crusty burglar!
Oh my God! He's stealing all the burgers! Why, you little... I touch you! No! No!
It's all just an act.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
No! I gotta get him!
Krusty the Clown, everybody.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back, my boys. I hope you guys are excited for this one because we've got another Yorick jungle nerf, boys. You can see ghouls now deal 75% damage to jungle monsters. It's hit PBE today. I've gone ahead and tested all my new jungle clears. I'm going to showcase them all for you very, very soon. But first, let's have a little chat about what this basically means. So whenever ghouls deal damage, it's always limited against jungle monsters. It includes epic monsters. So your taking of dragons, a level 5, I can tell you, takes forever now. Ghouls can no longer also solo Gromp. So if you do Wolves Blue Gromp, if you throw your ghouls at the Gromp, you can't hit any jungle monsters. Unfortunately, if you hit the Raptors and you hit it for too long, the ghouls won't actually have enough damage to kill the Gromp. And the Gromp will just kill all your ghouls. And it takes forever to do. And you'll see when we go through the jungle clears shortly, it's actually changed the entirety of your jungle clear. Because when you do Raptors, you can clear the whole camp before your Gromp even dies. So there's so many problems that Yorick jungle is going to encounter with that jungle clear specifically. Now, after I've gone through a bunch of the testing, you can see right here, there's the full clear and there's the live. Now, the live server is actually indicating what it was before the E nerf. The full clear is on PBE right now. So you can see before the E nerf, we were doing Red Crux Raptors full clear in 3 minutes 16. On the PBE right now, it's 3:34. You can attribute half of that to the E nerf specifically, and then half of that to your ghouls 75% damage to monsters, okay? Now, the actually biggest winner out of this nerf is the Wolves Gromp Blue Invade clear, because it's actually only lost 10 seconds. So what I would probably suggest you do if you're playing Jungle Yorick for this patch is to just do Wolves Gromp Blue Raptors, and then E all your ghouls at the red, and then either gank mid or gank bot. Because that clear, you'll still get your red in time, but you can actually impact the map still, and maybe try something. If you're trying for a full clear and you're doing one of these other ones, boy, you're not going to have any luck, dude. It's the 3 minutes 40. It's 3 minutes 34 if you practice the clear and you've optimized it. I don't expect anyone to get anywhere near these clears on both the live and the full clear on the PBE. If this is what I've done a bit of testing, it looks like around about 10 seconds added for random new Yorick players. So you're probably looking at 3:44 for a full clear. Now, if we actually go into this spreadsheet, you can see what other junglers are clearing at 3:44. Bro, you're partnering with Thresh. Thresh with 2 smites can do full clear in 3:44. He doesn't have anything in his kit that has extra damage from pets or anything like that. That is crazy that that's who we're competing with. Whereas before, we were looking at, look, Renekton, Warwick, Skarner, these champions are all beating us by like 20 seconds now. It is absolutely depressing as hell. The ghouls now deal 15 damage per hit, down from 22. So you can see that's where the loss is coming in from the other half of the E nerf. I haven't played any games on the live server yet, so I haven't tested the E nerf out yet. Honestly, I'm kind of a bit disheartened. I don't really want to. I probably will try a bit of my unranked challenger series on OCE because the account's still in platinum, and I think I could definitely make it work in lower brackets. Anything above Emerald, I think you should not be playing this champion at all. It's just too much is lost out of your early game. And don't forget, if you die, your ability to actually come back, your ability to reset, go take a camp and get your ghouls again is gone, dude. Your E not having the damage up front means you're investing 3 to 4 extra autos per camp to reset on your ghouls. It's just not possible. If you die early, your game is just done. Now, as to whether or not I think this nerf will go ahead for this specific one, I don't know. I don't think the E nerf is actually going to drop the win rate enough. I think the E nerf in low elo will probably be largely maybe 2%, maybe a bit less. I reckon they'll keep in low elo. If they're looking at low elo as the intention here, it's not going to go down enough. High elo, I don't expect anyone to be able to compete with anyone. It's just, if you're above Emerald, like I said, don't even waste your time. Now, I want to have a little chat mainly about what I've been doing on my end, because I don't want people to think we haven't been trying. There's me and a bunch of other high elo Yorick mains, and not even high elo, but just Yorick mains, have actually tried to communicate all this to Riot. Full disclosure, we have been talking to Riot throughout the course of these E nerfs being prepared, and also this next nerf that's been prepared. And they asked us our feedback on it. And we provided our feedback basically saying we thought it was too much. Riot came back and said, well, evidently, the fact that they shipped the E-nerfs, that they didn't think it was too much and they shipped the E-nerfs. What we originally tried to do is put our suggestions forward. And that was basically face planting right into a brick wall because they didn't want to know anything about our suggestions. They just wanted to know what we thought of their nerf. That's it. When I put forward my whole ghouls shouldn't be raised by Maiden, they didn't care. They just wanted to know what we thought of the E-nerf. So do with that information what you will. I've tried. I'm exhausted. It just feels like I'm hitting a brick wall every single time I try to do anything productive with this champion. And as you can see, Riot just continuously miss the mark every single time because they're targeting non-issues. They're nerfing his jungle clear. They're nerfing his ability to reset after a death. They're punishing his early game. And in reality, his early game isn't actually a problem. His mid game is the problem. Everything after level 6 is where Yorick is strong. And their targeting of the early game, your jungle clear, is because they don't want to hit the mid game. They don't want to invest the effort, the resources that are involved with fixing the champion. They're just looking for a resolution to lower his win rate. Their goal isn't to fix Yorick, it's to lower his win rate. And there's a very big difference between the two. Because you can fix a champion, make him balanced in elos. It might take a bit of effort. It might take a couple months of testing different things. And you can just blatantly blanket nerf him. And what they've done is they've just blatantly blanket nerfed him. Will this lower his win rate? Yes. There you go. We got our answer. We'll just ship this. So, like I said last patch, it was disrespectful to do the E-nerf. I think it is absolutely disrespectful to do the 75% damage nerf. I don't envision it'll stick. But that doesn't change the fact that I don't really want to play this patch. I'm probably going to put my career climb on hold because I don't want to drop too much rank in the process of trying to cling to whatever scraps are left of Yorick jungle. So I'll probably just showcase the effect of the jungle clear here. So actually taking on the wolves, like I said in the last video, is not actually any different. Once you get your E off, it's probably going to be around 157. There's the E. Does 61 damage? Absolutely nothing. The problem is now, this damage output, you can see my ghouls do absolutely nothing. So normally we would actually leave after I did the next attack. Now I've got to attack it like 6 extra times. Run over to the blue, E all your ghouls over to the blue, and this is an optimized clear, I should note as well. This is someone that's played your jungle for years and years and years. If you're brand new starting the champion, you're not going to get anywhere near something like this, and your jungle clear is going to be upwards north of 3 minutes 40, like I was saying earlier. So the cross mid time used to be 226. You can see right now on this clear specifically, it's 233. So we're already about 7 seconds behind. And you can see as I'm doing this, look how long it takes for my blue to die. Look when I hit level 3. We used to trigger this camp with our W to start the jungle item burn. Now, we're not even level 3 by the time we start the camp. So, gonna leave early, go target the red. We're going to eel our ghouls over, but because we do the raptors so slowly, we actually have to, if we want to invest some time into attacking the raptors more, to actually kill them all, we're going to have to do that. And we're taking the red. I just want to point out, Scuttle spawns at 330. This is a 1 smite clear, because if you actually want to contest the Scuttle, you're going to have smite ready. And the joke thing is, there's no way of actually saving your second smite and getting to Scuttle on spawn. Even if I were to smite this camp right now, smited, done, I still can't get to Scuttle on spawn. So I need more than 2 smites to actually get to the spawn Scuttle. As you can see, Scuttle's already there, and I'm still clear of my jungle. So boys, it's not looking good. I would suggest you skip this patch. Let's see what happens on the next one. But for the time being, I'm doing what I can, and I appreciate everyone coming by. It's going to be fine in the long run. I have faith that Riot will do the right thing and actually put some resource into this champion and fixing him, because people did have a good response to Jungle Yorick. There's so many people that didn't play jungle that enjoy jungle now, and the problem is that Riot aren't valuing that enough. So if you want to do me a favor, if you want to do yourself a favor, is be vocal about something like this. If you actually want Jungle Yorick to be good, you have to be vocal about this to Riot. So they need to know, whenever there's a Reddit thread that talks about Jungle Yorick, they need to know you enjoy Jungle Yorick and you want to play it. Because there's a million writers that are skimming through those threads for feedback. And I can promise you, your thoughts, your opinion is valued. It's just whether or not Riot put it as a priority right now is the problem. And right now, he's not a priority. So let's make him a priority. Hopefully we can get something positive done for this champion. And sorry to all you top Yorick mains that got collateral damage from this nerf. I can promise you, when you take the tier 1 tower and you E the Gromp now, it dies in like fucking 10 years. So it is not dying anytime soon. If you try to take the Krogs, it takes you forever to take as well. And don't even try to do grubs now, because your damage output without the jungle item is literally zilch. You do fuck all. So my apologies to all of you guys. Hopefully we can get this in the right position so we can all start playing some jungle Yorick in a good way again. And I'll catch you in the next video. I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.